Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. We are ready for our show today, Favorite Food Show.
Favorite foods. We can hardly wait. Cecil and I sat down, decided two each of our favorite foods and what they would be. Mine, Italian and sushi. So I've got Scatori's here as well as the Wicked Tuna. And then Cecil.
Hey, I got Highway 55 from down in Merle's Inlet.
That's
we got
right.
Alex here's got hamburgers, and we got Crumb Bun Bakery with
Because what do you love?
lemon meringue pie.
And I will say that
Yes.
is my favorite dessert as well.
Woo.
So I might win a little bit more because I do love lemon meringue pie. We have an awesome show lined up for you guys for today. But first, let's check out our weather.
First warning weather with meteorologist Kevin Jacobs.
Well, good Thursday afternoon to everyone. Not much of a warm-up today. We're staying cold from start to finish. We started off our day with temperatures into the 20s and 30s, sub-freezing air. And as we move into our Friday, we'll have a small chance for some freezing drizzle, freezing rain out there. That activity is not going to be widespread. It's just a small window, and we're not looking at any, say, major delays for your commute, but some slick spots out there on the roadways. And we'll continue to track that for you and keep you updated. And then we'll have some milder air by Saturday. Here's Futurecast. We want to track our potential for some rain or freezing rain for Friday morning. Notice how that moisture stays offshore with that area of low pressure. That'll stay away from the immediate coast, but we cannot rule out a few showers and a few chances for that freezing rain to continue to be the case for our Friday morning, especially as we approach daybreak. So we want to keep that potential in place for our day tomorrow. So here's a closer look at it. The time frame, say after 2 a.m. to 8 a.m., 20 to 30% chance of, say, some freezing rain, some sleet out there. It's going to be limited to the early morning hours. We could have, say, a light glaze out there on the roadways. So just keep that in mind, especially with temperatures as cold as they are, as well as that moisture out there as well. Just kind of tapping into that cold air. Certainly cold for your Thursday afternoon. We'll stay into the upper 30s across the area. The wind chills will be a factor today simply because the winds are coming in from the north at, say, 10 to 20 miles per hour, and on the upper end of that as well. That, of course, is going to make it feel even colder. Your Grand Strand 7-day forecast, low 50s are back for Saturday and sunny skies. Looking forward to our weekend, dry and warmer. As you celebrate the new year, temperatures are going to drop again in a big way. We'll get another round of a cold blast moving in, and we'll have those temperatures into the upper 20s and low to mid 30s.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. A special day, probably one of our favorite days to celebrate. It's our favorite food days. Mine, again, Italian food, one of my favorites, but my top is sushi. Sushi is one of my favorite foods. I probably could eat it almost every single day.
I won't let you have my part of that, okay?
I appreciate it. Cecil's not a sushi fan, and that's okay. You have tried it before.
I have tried it. Y'all made me try it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still not a fan.
And I can eat sushi now. A lot of people that love sushi. I could eat sushi if I'm on an island and it was all there was to eat was sushi to survive.
Well, the good thing is if we ever go out to the Wicked Tuna or somewhere else, there's a lot of different options at the Wicked Tuna, as well as you love lasagna, so the Italian food.
That's right.
But you know what? I prefer meatballs, so we can make it work, right?
Yeah. All right. I tell you what, I'm excited. I want to get on with the show.
I do too.
I do, because I want something to eat where we can get through with it. Then we get to eat everything.
Sounds good to me.
Wow.
All right. Coming up next, our favorite foods. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we're dressed like this, of course, because it's our favorite food show day.
That's
and I used to do a lot of cooking shows a little while back. And we got Alex with us today from Highway 55 down in Merle's Inlet. And look at there.
I know. Oh. I know. Really good. Some of the best burgers around. I will say, I'll definitely give that to you guys. Some of the best burgers I've ever had. And one of Cecil's favorite foods. And I will say, he calls it Hamburger 55 a lot.
I do it a lot.
But it is Highway 55. You guys are right down there in Merle's Inlet. There's a lot of locations around the Grand Strand. Tell us about your location down in Merle's Inlet.
Well, we've been there. We actually just celebrated our 5th year back on the 19th of December. And I'm also associated with the Georgetown location.
Okay. Yeah.
So pretty excited. That one's coming up on 4 years old. And cook a lot of good food for a lot of people. So, you know, can I tell you a little bit about the burgers?
Yeah, well, let's do this. I want to know a little more about how Highway 55 started, what it came from. Yeah, tell us that.
Kenny Moore, the founder of Highway 55, started it in 1991, so it's 26 years old.
Okay.
And he said he started it with $500 in his pocket, and
wow.
He went in debt a lot, and then he worked his way out of debt. And
seems to be doing really well.
Yeah, we have close to 150 restaurants, and it's really branched out, and starting to be nationwide. We're in. I know they've got agreements to build about 700 or 800 more over the next 10 or 15 years.
Wow.
But
well, let me tell you the greatest part about it. You go in there, it looks like the old 50 styles.
It's exactly.
Of course, they're
yes.
playing the old rock and roll music all the time.
They absolutely
And he
are.
does several car shows down there when the older car show guys come in. So, and they get good food. Now we're going to talk about the food.
All right, let's
Great.
talk about the food.
Well, this one was our Carolina classic style burger.
Okay.
It's got mustard, onion, chili, and slaw, and I think that's chili is one of Cecil's favorites, right?
If you don't have chili on a burger, something's wrong. I don't know why you don't do that.
And we have, and over here on Amanda's side, we have the All-American burger. You can get it with or without cheese. Made with any of the toppings you want, and. So it's that one would be our biggest seller right there.
This
one is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's called the All-American, you said?
The classic American.
Classic American.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and now everything is named Andy. The Andy Burger. Who is Andy?
Andy is Kenny Moore's son.
Okay.
So, and originally the restaurant was called Andy's Burgers, Shakes, and Fries. A quick story that they went to trademark the name, found out somebody else already had the name.
Oh.
So they changed the name, and the corporate headquarters is in Mount Olive, North Carolina. And they said, well, we're really close to, the corporate headquarters is really close to State Highway 55. So
that's right.
Kenny said, we're Highway 55 now.
I think that's
fantastic.
great. Now, not only that, y'all do milkshakes and the ice cream you have.
We use frozen custard. We're one of the few places around here that uses frozen custard made fresh daily. And I can't stop from eating it whenever I'm making it. That's where that comes from.
You either, right?
Sometimes I get one. Yeah, don't tell my wife.
Yeah.
She's probably watching tonight. But this is just a great place, and it's so neat to bring back the nostalgia from the old 50s and all that. When people walk in, the black and white checkered on the floor.
I think people really enjoy it.
They do.
They really enjoy that.
And the rock and roll. And when I go in there, my wife always tells me, quit singing.
He does.
You can't help it.
Anytime we go in, he's singing the entire time. But that's what makes it fun. It makes it very interactive.
That does.
It's not a quiet restaurant. It's fun, and it also has great food.
The kids love it and everything. The kids love it. Alex, thank you so much, my friend.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it. And he brought other burgers for some of the
Thank you.
other people, too,
Yeah.
so we'll be eating that. All right, we got a lot more coming up. Next is Amanda's, one of her favorite dishes.
That's right. Here we come. Sushi. We'll be right back.
And welcome back. We're talking about favorite foods, our favorite foods, and this is a special show. We bring in people to food for us that we like. And
That's
Amanda,
right.
You're up.
That's right, sushi. My favorite food probably on this planet is sushi. I could eat it for every meal, every single day. There's so much variety, and one of the best places I love is the Wicked Tuna. You guys have a great view, and I love going and sitting at that outside bar area. It's gorgeous, and the food's awesome. So tell us a little bit about Wicked Tuna first, where you're located, and we'll talk about sushi.
Right. Well, Wicked Tuna is located at the end of the Marsh Walk. We are right beside Crazy Sister Marina. A beautiful view. We have all kinds of boats that come in. You can watch the fishermen come in, just sit there enjoying cocktails and some sushi.
That's right. All right, let's talk sushi.
How long has Wicked Tuna been there?
Yeah, okay.
We've been there 3 years now.
3 years now. Okay.
Yeah, we have. It's been, I mean, it's great. We keep growing. We now have the Tuna Shack, connected to Wicked Tuna, and it's right there by the pier, so you can watch all the guys fish there every day.
Well, and you see, and the best part I love, you see them come in with the fresh fish, and the guys go down to get it, and they're cleaning them right there in front of you. I think it's just a really cool perk of living in this area and being.
It is. It's a neat concept.
it.
Like you said, they come in, you watch them unload the fish, the shrimp, everything off the boat, comes right in underneath the restaurant. We cut it, fillet it, bring it right up in the restaurant and use it.
Yep. That's awesome. That's a good part about being on the water. You get it real fresh. I'm
That's
like
right.
other places around, they have to ship it to them and everything.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we
let's
got
talk
here.
sushi. I'm pretty good at my sushi, but you guys have specialty rolls as well.
Yeah.
So first we're going to talk about some of the basics right here.
All right, so this is our regular maki rolls. This is a tempura shrimp roll that has the tempura shrimp.
Okay, let's get this one first.
Yeah, that one? All right. This one's the California roll. It has the connie, the avocado, and cucumber in it with the tobiko on top.
Okay.
And then the tempura shrimp that has the shrimp, the avocado, and the connie in it as well. Okay. You always got to have your wasabi and ginger.
Absolutely.
Oh, I was going to ask what that was. I didn't know what it was.
A lot of people, there's a misconception that all sushi is raw. It's not. This right here, this is tempura shrimp that's cooked, avocado, crab, and the crab is cooked, and rice. So everything in that is cooked. So
we'll let you try that one.
I might try that one.
We'll do that off the air.
Okay.
All right, and so now you guys also have specialty rolls, which are some of my absolute favorite rolls. Let's talk about this one right here.
Okay, this one, our first one here is our Patriot roll. That is the yellowtail ahi tuna, and then it has the cucumber, cream cheese, and salmon in it.
Salmon, yeah, absolutely.
And with the red and yellow tobiko on top of it as well.
All right, now do those taste different?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, each of them have a little different flavor, a little salty. The red ones they're more kind of made from the chili, so it's supposed to be a spicier little tobiko.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, and then this right here.
And then our beautiful Wicked Tuna roll. That has the tempura shrimp in it as well, lobster salad, cucumber, and then we take the ahi tuna. We have seven spices on it to give it a little bit of spice. Sear it, top it with ponzu sauce, as well as the wasabi mousse.
Well, the art is making those. That's what is so neat about them. The way they look great.
They do, and I think the cool part is if you've ever looked into the art of making sushi, it takes a lot of work and dedication. It's not easy to make.
Not at all.
And there's a lot of different rules, so if you're interested in learning a little bit more about that, I'm sure the guys down at Wicked Tuna will be happy to share with you some of their tricks and trades and stuff like that.
We love to do it. We have done in the past, maybe something we're going to bring back in the future is a sushi rolling class. Yeah. So you could come down and we'll teach them how to do it.
I think it would take a little bit of practice, but I want to try. I think I'm going to try.
There you go. We'll have to sign you up first on the list.
Well, we appreciate you being with us.
Thank you very much.
And Amanda's one of her favorites.
I know. This just made lunchtime so much more exciting for me. I can't wait for after the show. We've got more coming up. Another one of my absolute favorites, Italian Scatoris, is here, and we'll be right back. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. All right, it's our special food show. It's the foods that Cecil and I love. And right now, we're talking about Scattori, Italian food, one of my absolute favorites. And guess what? You win on this one, too, because it's one of his as well.
One of mine, too.
Scattori, one of the best places to get Italian down here on the Grand Strand. And we're going to find out a little bit about it.
You got it. Now, Kevin, I tell you, every time I go in, Kevin comes out and he says, Cecil, you ordering anything different tonight? I said, sure, lasagna. And he'll tell you, that's all I ever eat when I go there because it's so good.
Time.
It is.
Every time. I'm going to try something new tonight. I'll take the lasagna.
All right, now tell us a little bit about Scattori's, how long they've been there.
Sure, absolutely. We've been open for 9.5 years.
Right.
We are off of Bypass 544.
That's right.
And everything's made fresh. It's family. It is traditional Italian and very eclectic. I love designing new dishes, new soups every single day. We do chef dinners. We do catering. And it's made for you. I mean, when you come in, there's nothing prepared.
All right, now, if you don't know, you're right across from, let's see, beside Stein.
We're
Target,
right next to, across from Target, right next to Lowe's Foods.
That's right,
Lowe's Foods.
right there on 544. And the cool part about when you go in there, I love it. You walk in and you can choose the dining side or the pizza side. If you want pizza, you can sit on this completely different side of the restaurant, and then you can also go on the dining side for this wonderful food.
And you can get, and a lot of people don't realize, if you do sit in the pizza side, you can get the full dinners. Absolutely.
It's just the dining side.
Right, dining
don't do
side,
the
we don't do the pizza at night. But during the day, anything goes. You can get anything you want during the day.
Y'all open what hours?
We're open from 11 to 9, 7 days a week.
7 days a week. All right, let's start here. Where are we going to start here? On lasagna.
We all know what this is.
Yes.
This is our lasagna, made in-house, lots of cheese, regat, ground beef, fresh pasta, our in-house made marinara sauce. Just real hearty when it's cold outside, when it's hot outside, and when Cecil comes in.
Yeah, and any day of the week.
Any day of the week.
That's a lot. You're going to have to help me with that.
This is so good. I mean, I love this stuff, and I can eat it every day. Like Amanda says on the sushi, I can do this. Now, this is,
Thank you. Thank you.
What have we got next?
Right over here.
Because that smells amazing. You can smell the garlic. It smells amazing.
This we're actually running this weekend. This would be one of our specials, daily designed. This is a char-grilled airline chicken breast, marinated with a little balsamic vinegar, and it's resting on penne pasta pomodoro. Pomodoro is a fresh Roma tomato, garlic, basil sauce, very hearty, but yet very fresh. And the drizzle is a little balsamic reduction.
Wow, I'll tell you the food. Incredible. All right, now the bread. We got to talk about the bread. I'll tell you, I love the bread there.
Baked fresh for you guys.
Yeah.
A lot of bread leaves that kitchen.
Oh, I can believe
we offer it with 2 different dips.
Okay.
There's an extra virgin olive oil, a little on the spicier side, with the red pepper flakes.
Okay.
If you want something a little more traditional, you're going to have the butter. But when you come to Scattori's, you're not going to get anything just simple. So this is a garlic herb butter spread.
You make it your
We go through about 30 pounds of butter a week.
Wow. All right, I got to ask you now. He makes the cutting blocks. Give us a plug for your cutting blocks.
Hot Blocks cutting boards, all custom made. You can go on Instagram at Hot Blocks. You can go on Facebook, Hot Blocks Cutting Boards, and you also now can go on hotblockscuttingboards.com.
And these are not just a regular, I mean, these are made unbelievable. I'm telling you, they're something.
They're for chefs.
Yeah,
oh, yes, absolutely. And they're also Board of Health approved. So they're legal in professional kitchens, and they're just a great tool.
I love it.
Well, I tell you, we appreciate you coming, and we're glad you came on our special food day.
Thank you.
We'll have another one of these soon, too. We'll do some more food.
I haven't eaten all day because I've been waiting for this time.
You've been eating. No, don't say that. You've been nibbling. I saw you eating.
A little nibble. All right, fine.
All right, we got a lot more coming up. It's our special foods day. All kinds of different foods coming up next.
Guess
what?
Dessert. You can't leave
Lemon
without
meringue
dessert.
pie is next. Gosh, I can't wait.
Me too.
We'll be right back. And welcome back. It's our special show, Favorite Foods Day, and let's see, my dessert. This is my favorite. We got Crumb Bum Bakery with us, and we got Paul with us now. And Paul, let's talk a little bit about Crumb Bum first.
Yes, sir. It was established in October 2012. It's a mom and pop shop. We make everything from scratch, ready to order. We feature everything from just down-home southern desserts to up northern cuisine. We feature things as gluten-free, soy-free, vegan. We just focus on anything that the customers have and what they need. And one of the big things we pride ourselves on is, you know, folks come in and they say, I had something that, I had a guy today come in and his dad, he found a recipe of German donuts, handwritten recipe that his daddy made for him years ago, and he brought it in. We're going to whip up a batch.
You're going to make them for him?
Absolutely.
All right, where are y'all located now?
We are located on Highway 17 South in North Myrtle Beach. Where everything under the Sun Flea Market's at. We're in the same plaza with them. Yeah. We're right on the end there. Great visibility, great crowd that comes in every day. And
how long have you guys been there? You may have said
been there 5 years.
5 years,
right.
All right.
Now, he was somewhere else. He was up north. Now, why did you come back south?
Well, I'm a Southerner. I'm from Alabama originally. I'm married in Pennsylvania, and it's cold. And I don't like the cold. I owned a barbecue restaurant up there, and one day I woke up and there was 40 inches of snow, and I said, I'm selling the business.
All right, let's talk. All right.
So now you're making lemon meringue pie. It's definitely my favorite dessert, Cecil, as well. Let's talk about this lemon meringue pie. Cecil's going to eat some of that one.
Well,
you talk about this one.
I make everything from scratch. So what you have there is a homemade pie crust. It all starts, every pie starts with a homemade pie crust. It's fluffy, it's light. Then we put in a nice pile of lemon curd. And that is the biggest thing. What people don't understand with lemon meringue pie is meringue likes to slip around on top of the pie. So the secret is we just put a nice fine layer of lemon cake or yellow cake or white cake right on top
and it holds
of the curd.
It up.
And it soaks up that juice from the filling, that meringue stays
and it doesn't, and it stays on top.
And it stays right on
is.
top. You don't have to worry about it shifting on you.
I'm soaking it up now. Tell us real quick about these two.
That is a lemon Danish. We make them in-house every day. This right here is an Italian specialty. That is lemon regatta. It's a lemon layer cake with a little lemon cheesecake right on top of it.
All right, well,
it'll knock your socks off.
Deal.
All right, Crumb Bum Bakery. Check him out in North Myrtle Beach. Thanks for being with us. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We hope you have enjoyed today's show. We want to thank all of our special food guests with us. Our favorite foods are here. Wicked tuna, Scatori's, crumb buns, and Hamburger 55. Just kidding.
Right.
Highway 55. Have a great day.
See you
later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.